Song of the Open Road by Walt Whitman. Afoot and light-hearted I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me. A long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. Henceforth, I ask not good fortune. I myself am good fortune. Henceforth, I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. Done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticisms. Strong and content, I travel the open road. The earth, that is sufficient. I do not want the constellations any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. I know they suffice for those who belong to them. Still, here I carry my old delicious burden. I carry them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. I am filled with them, and I fill them in return. You road I enter upon and look around. I believe you are not all that is here. I believe that much unseen is also here. Here, the profound lesson of reception, nor preference nor denial. The black, with his woolly head, the felon, the deceased, the literate person are not denied. The birth, the hasting after the physician, the beggar's tramp, the drunkard's stagger, the laughing party of mechanics, the escaped youth, the rich person's carriage, the fop, the eloping couple, the early market man, the hearse, the moving of furniture into the town, the return back from the town. They pass. I also pass. Anything passes. None can be interdicted. None but are accepted. None but shall be dear to me. You air that serves with me, breath to speak. You objects that call from diffusion my meanings and give them shape. You light that wraps me in all things in delicate, equable showers. You pass worn in the irregular hollows by the roadside. I believe you are latent with unseen existences. You are so dear to me. You flagged walks of the cities, you strung curbs at the edges, you ferries, you planks and posts of wharves, you timberline sides, you distant ships, you rows of houses, you widowed pierced facades, you roofs, you porches and entrances, you copying and iron guards, you widows whose transparent shells might expose so much, you doors and ascending steps, you arches, you gray stones of interminable pavements, you trodden crossings from all that has touched you, I believe, you have impaired to yourselves and now would impart the same secretly to me. From the living and the dead, you have peopled your impassive surfaces, and the spirits thereof would be evident and amicable with me. The earth expanding right hand and left hand, the picture alive, every part in its best light, the music falling in where it is wanted and stopping where it is not wanted, the cheerful voice of the public road, the gay...
Alright, still under the weather, but just pacing myself. Just came up the old Poly Road 10% on the specialized Sequoia on the tank, and I'm headed towards Poly Lookout that way. I'm gonna keep going, and I got 4 water bottles today, so I don't need to make as many stops. Okay, let's go.
I say back, I am not afraid to leave you, yet I love you. You express me better than I express myself. You shall be more to me than my poem. I think heroic deeds were all conceived in the open air, and all free poems also. I think I could stop here myself and do miracles. I think whatever I shall meet on the road I shall like, and whoever beholds me shall like me. I think whoever I see must be happy. From this hour I ordain myself loosed of limits and imaginary lines, going where I list, my own master, total and absolute, listening to others, considering well what they say, pausing, searching, receiving, contemplating, gently, but with undeniable will, divesting myself of the holds that would hold me. I inhale great draughts of space. The east and the west are mine, and the north and the south are mine. I am larger, better than I thought. I did not know I held so much goodness. All seems beautiful to me. I can repeat over to men and women, you have done such good to me, I would do the same to you. I will recruit for myself, and as I go, I will scatter myself among men and women as I go. I will toss a new gladness and roughness among them. Whoever denies me, it shall not trouble me. Whoever accepts me, or he shall be blessed and shall bless me. Now, if 1,000 perfect men were to appear, it would not amaze me. Now, if 1,000 beautiful forms of women appeared, it would not astonish me. Now I see the secret of making of the best persons. It is to grow in the open air and to eat and sleep with the earth. Here, a great personal deed has room. Such a deed seizes upon the hearts of the whole race of men. Its infusion of strength and will overwhelms law and mocks all authority and all arguments against it. Here is the test of wisdom. Wisdom is not finally tested in schools. Wisdom cannot be passed from one having it to another not having it. Wisdom is of the soul. It is not susceptible of proof. It is its own proof. applies to all stages and objects and qualities, and is content. Is the certainty of the reality and immorality of things and the excellence of things something there is in the float of the sight of things that provokes it out of the soul? Now I re-examine philosophies and religions. They may prove well in lecture rooms, yet not prove at all under the spacious clouds and along the landscape and flowing currents. Here is realization. Here is a man Tally. He realizes here what he has in him. The past, the future, majesty, love. If they are vacant of you, you are vacant of them. Only the kernel of every object nourishes. Where he who tears off the husks for you and me, where is he that undergoes, and undoes stratagems and envelops for you and me? Here is adhesiveness. It is not previously fashioned. It is apropos. Do you know what it is to pass to be loved by strangers? Do you know the talk of those turning eyeballs? Here is the efflux of the soul. The flux of the soul comes from within, through embowered gates, ever-provoking questions. These yearnings, why are they? These thoughts in the darkness, why are they? Why are there men and women that while they are nigh me in the sunlight expands my blood? Why when they leave me do my penance of joy sink flat and lank? Why are there trees I never walk under, but large and melodious thoughts descend upon me? I think they hang there winter and summer on those trees, and always drop fruit as I pass. What is it I interchange so suddenly with strangers? What with some driver as I ride on the seat by his side? What with some fisherman drawing his seine by the shore as I walk by and pause? What gives me to be free to a woman's and man's goodwill? What gives them to be free to mine? The flux of the soul is happiness. Here is happiness. I think it pervades the open air, waiting at all times. Now it flows onto us. We are rightly charged. Here rises the fluid and attaching character. The fluid and attaching character is the freshness and sweetness of man and woman. The herbs of the morning sprout no fresher and sweeter every day out of the roots of themselves than it sprouts fresh and sweet continually out of itself. Toward the fluid and attaching character exudes the sweat of love of young and old. From it falls distilled the charm that mocks beauty and attainment. Toward it heaves the shuddering, longing ache of contact. Alone, whoever you are, can travel with me. Traveling with me, you find what never tires. The earth never tires. The earth is rude, silent, incomprehensible at first. Nature is rude, incomprehensible at first.
First flat.
But not discouraged. Keep on. There are divine things well enveloped. I swear to you, there are divine things more beautiful than words can tell. Allons, we must not stop here. However sweet these laid-up shores, however convenient this dwelling, we cannot remain here. However sheltered this port, and however calm these waters, we must not anchor here. However welcome the hospitality that surrounds us, we are permitted to receive it but a little while. Allons, the inducements shall be greater. We shall sail pathless and wild seas. We will go where wind blows, waves dash, and the Yankee clipper speeds by under full sail. Allons, with power, liberty, the earth, the elements, health, defiance, gaiety, self-esteem, curiosity, allons from all formulas. From your formulas, O bad-eyed, O and materialistic priest, the stale cadaver blocks up the passage. The burial waits no longer.
Back in order.
Allons, yet
They sold me
take
one
warning.
tire size too small,
Traveling
but I
with
just
the
pumped it up
needs,
extra. It works.
the best bloods.
Game on. There's so much debris over here. They had to put large rocks. There's a lot of sand on the roadway. Check that out. The waves were so big. There's sand all along the roadway here and a lot of debris. Thank goodness I got 42s. But still sucks for sharp glass though. Glass and rain, not a good combo. On
Convinced by our presence. Listen, I will be honest with you. I do not offer the old smooth prizes, but offer rough new prizes. These are the days that must happen to you. You shall not heap up what is called riches. You shall scatter with lavish hand all that you earned or achieved. You but arrive at the city to which you were destined. You hardly settle yourself to satisfaction before you are called by an irresistible call to depart. You call, you shall be treated to the ironical smiles.
It's having a waffle break on the stinger. Mile 60 now. Long day on the bike. That flat made it a little bit longer, but I'm keeping it rolling. Keeping it rolling, keeping it rolling. 60 psi in the tires. I'm at the ends of my third and fourth bottle. Hour 5. My wife's gonna meet me at the North Shore, Haleiwa, 7-Eleven, because I have a wedding to go to, so little bit of a time constraint. Can't be out here all day. Wish I could, but not today.
Journeyers, over consecutive seasons, over the years, curious years, each emerging from that which preceded it. Journeyers, as with companions, namely their own diverse phases. Fourth steppers from the latent, unrealized baby days. Journeyers daily with their own youth. Journeyers with their bearded and well-brained manhood. Journeyers with their womanhood ample, unsurpassed content. Journeyers with their own sublime old age.
Mamiya Bay! Check it out! We're going that way. I would like to jump in that ocean though. Looks pretty crisp. Onward! Getting a little bit of right knee twinges behind the knee. So I think I put my saddle too far back to try to compensate for the shorter stem. But I think I'm gonna put the saddle rails back in the dead center. See how that goes. But I'm at mile 70 now. And I'm getting picked up there at the North Shore. Kinda glad I am, so that I could adjust my geometry and live to ride another day. Hope you're having a good ride wherever you're at. Hope it's not too rained out. Also, check out these mud guards. Here's my stop.
To gather the minds of the men out of their brains as you encounter them. To gather the love of their hearts. To take your lovers on the road with you. For all that you leave behind you, to know the universe itself as a road, as many roads as roads for traveling souls. All parts away from the progress of souls, all religion, all solid things, arts, governments, all that was inapparent upon this globe. Bye-bye. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.